This is Dumbline, the podcast of dumb crimes and even dumber criminals. Woo, coming in hot there. Turn the levels down, intern. Woo. I got one question for you all. Can you dig it? It's time for another episode of Dumbline.
Great underrated movie, The Warriors.
The Warriors did it. The Warriors did it. You see what happens when you mess with the orphans. The orphans.
The orphans, man, what a ragtag crew.
So threatening.
We got the big bobbers heading down to stop number one.
Great movie.
Well, this is Dumbline, the podcast of dumb crimes and dumb criminals. My name is Greg. I'm joined by my golfing buddy Jason.
Hello, everybody.
And our Bucatini beauty Maria.
Hey, dummies.
Hey, I saw a coworker today wear a winter coat into the bathroom.
What?
Yeah. It's a urinal. You urinal. If you're at the office, you put your coat on, walk into the bathroom to urinal.
No. Was it
There's a little spray back on it, probably.
Yeah, 100%. Was it like a puffer or like a pea
it's like
coat?
an Antarctic parka with the big furry hood and stuff.
Oh, that's gross.
No.
That's definitely blew back and is like seeped into his jacket now.
Like, this has been flagged. This has been in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's 100% Brentanos.
Yeah, like, you can't be walking it.
No, that's
Plus,
weird.
who wants to be all bulky while you're doing that?
Yeah,
I don't know how you wash your hands with all big bulky jacket.
Also at work, like, why don't you just take it off?
Before I leave, I make sure to use the facilities, and then you get all bundled up and go.
You don't put your coat on, then go to the bathroom?
No.
Yeah, I put my coat, my scarf, my gloves. I put everything on.
Yeah.
And then so I can go to the bathroom and get pee all
Seems
over
to be
them.
the trend these days.
Yeah, so
Very
I can just
interesting.
piss all over them.
Yeah.
Because urinal, I mean, there's splashback.
Yeah. There's everything.
Yeah.
The floor's a mess.
Yeah, it's gross.
All right, Maria,
We're gross. Sorry, Maria.
did you have a humorous headline for us?
I do.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra, read all about it.
This week's headline is from Click on Detroit, Pontiac, Michigan, October 10th, 2024. Man uses potato to try to hide murder of 2 people over dice in Oakland County.
How big was the potato?
What do you do, shoving the dice in there?
He used it as a silencer.
That's, that's
that really work?
That's some dumb internet thing.
Yeah. Well, also, like, I guess back in the day, they did call silencers potatoes, like in code. So this guy must have Googled and gotten the wrong information, put a potato on the end of a gun. So he was a 32-year-old man who lost $80 playing dice and got so mad he murdered the 2 people he was playing with.
The
You
potato
go
just
seeking out the
explodes.
potato? Was the potato
Yeah,
handy?
I guess you
I
just
don't
like
know.
screw the potato into the end of the gun like a silencer.
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
this
Doesn't
gun
that
with
take
a
time?
potato on the end.
Like, if I'm mad at you, I'm going to sit here, find a potato. I got to bore it out.
Screw it on.
Yeah.
He must have been working on it for hours. Of course he
I
lost
was like,
$80
what
in
are you
dice.
doing? What are you doing? Nothing. Don't you mind me.
Just like, keep playing.
He's
Keep playing.
just sitting there with a potato,
Yeah.
like 20 feet away from him.
Yeah.
You guys will see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So he
Just
fled
bang.
the scene in an Uber, of course.
right.
That's even,
People love to
even
do that.
better.
And then the article also mentions that police figured out that he used the potato as a silencer because of evidence left at the scene. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's like mashed potatoes all over
It's just
with
like-
those little numbers.
Just a potato, just an explosion of potato everywhere with imprinted bullet casings. I mean, there's no way that you're going to shoot a bullet through the potato and it's going to go straight.
Why? What? You think a potato density is going to derail the
Yeah.
direction of a bullet?
I think it would slow
I mean,
it
if it
down.
can go in your
or
brain now, if it could, like, penetrate your brain, it
I mean, but once it hits something, doesn't it take it like off its axis?
I mean, I don't know.
Was it a baked potato? I mean, it would take a long time to bore out a raw potatoes are a pain in the
Well, I
ass
don't
to
think
cut
you'd-
He went
I don't
there
think
with
he-
a bored potato. Maybe he had a plan to kill these 2 because maybe he lost the $80 in dice a week ago. Maybe he brought his own potato silencer. I don't know.
Like
The
a
article
Dremel
was vague.
tool or a drill to drill that through. Otherwise,
Yeah.
that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I feel like you could do the gold Vito Corleone instead with just the
Towel.
the towel around it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Better than a potato.
I don't know.
Just
Did anyone hear it? How did it get caught? People hear the gunshot?
I don't know. There's
I think I was very curious about that too. Was it silent?
Yeah,
Did
right.
it work?
It definitely wasn't silent, but it might have like, when I had to look up, I don't know what I was looking up, but I came across a number of Reddit threads that were like, can you really use a potato as a silencer? Someone was like, well, it helps the bullet not break the sound barrier. I'm like,
Okay, good.
bullets don't break the sound barrier.
You shoot a bullet and then moments later you hear the bang?
Yeah.
No, I've seen guns get fired.
I think they break the sound barrier.
There's a
They
bang.
do?
What? Yeah.
I think they might.
I don't know.
When you hear the bang, you hear pop, boom. When you hear,
Something later on.
you hear the
Yeah.
or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
the sound barrier. Oh.
I don't know. It was Reddit. I mean, it's good for some things,
No,
not for
I
others.
love Reddit.
I love Reddit.
It's you can find anything on there.
Anything at
insane.
You find it all on Reddit.
It's insane. You got guys breaking down bullets through potatoes.
A whole subreddit dedicated to potato silencers.
Yeah. /r potato silencer.
I had a baked potato last night. I'm a fan of the baked potato.
I love
Yes,
baked
many
potatoes.
bullets do break the sound barrier. The speed of sound is approximately 343 meters per second at sea level under standard conditions. Bullets that travel faster than this speed are called supersonic. Most rifle rounds, such as 5.56 millimeter or 3.0, exceed the speed of sound, traveling at 2,500 to 3,000 feet per second.
Do they create a sonic boom?
The sonic boom you hear is the bullet's shockwave as it travels faster than sound. Yeah. Some ammunition, like specialized subsonic rounds, often used with suppressors or potatoes, are designed to stay below the speed of sound to minimize noise and avoid the distinctive crack caused by the bullet breaking the sound barrier.
Okay, so I really think this guy thought when they said potato that that's what the silencer was rather than being slang for a suppressor.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
That
What
is a
numbnuts.
slang.
I mean, I don't know if it's slang. I don't know if slang's the right word, but like whatever the...
Yeah.
Man.
The nomenclature is
Yeah.
for it.
Dude had a potato on that gun.
Yeah. We got you with the potato.
Hey, Maria, do you have a twisted tale of stupidity, dumbness, or plain insanity?
I do.
Sweet.
But before we get started, I have a follow-up on Sarah Boone, the suitcase hemorrhoid from episode 65.
Oh, okay.
Let's hear it.
She was sentenced to life in prison on December 2nd.
Wow.
Yes.
Nicely
We
done.
should get like a,
jury
yeah,
judge.
nice job. We should get an applause.
Yes. And now we'll move on to the story.
Yeah.
So this is what happens when a dumbass deception is out of this world. Sources for this story include the Denver Post, Snopes, Loveland Reporter Herald, and a book, the title of which I'll save for the end.
Oh, I hope it has to do with space.
Kinda. In early 2004 in Kearny, Nebraska, Stanley Tiger Romanek and his wife Lisa.
Okay, hold on a second. So Stanley Tiger, obviously people in his town in Nebraska call him Tiger. Do we have any idea where he gets this name from?
No, we don't. It's not in quotes. It's his middle name. That's his middle name.
It's his middle name.
He actually has towels with the roar embroidered on it.
That's
Stanley
awesome.
Tiger Nero?
Romanek.
Oh, Roman. Where'd I get Nero?
I have no idea.
Roman?
Roman,
Nero?
maybe.
Maybe.
Hey, well, how about that? Kearny, Nebraska.
So Stanley Tiger Romanek and his wife Lisa arrive home to discover that someone has broken into their house. When Stan and Lisa take stock of what's missing, only one thing has been taken. It's a file of Stan's. But it's not just any file. It's their documentation of the many times Stan has been visited and abducted by aliens.
Whoa. So he's been taken multiple times.
Multiple times. The couple, who are moving to Colorado soon, also finds a note that reads, quote, "Good luck on your move to Colorado, and remember, we'll be watching you." Stan and Lisa believe that the break-in is a clandestine act committed by U.S. government black ops.
Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones snuck in there.
So Stan and Lisa meet in a chat room in the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
Yeah, that Conan bit was so good.
It was so over the top, though. It was like, oh my
If
God.
you haven't seen that, just go YouTube. Conan year 2000 bit, and enjoy.
After a few months of communicating, Stan tells Lisa that he has seen a UFO and shares with her a video he took of the encounter. Lisa is amazed.
The video is him just like beating off. She's like, "Oh, come on, man! Hey, I got a video for you."
No, it was 2000. It was before that really started.
Just kidding. You could see
I
somebody
know.
totally doing that.
Yeah.
I got a picture of the alien. Oh my God, that's your dick.
Is that what you call it?
Stan then sees 3 UFOs in a year. About a year after Stan shows Lisa the video, he wakes up with sores on his ankles, wrists, and back. The hair on his wrists is also gone. Stan explains to Lisa, quote, "I had a really bizarre dream about 3 aliens coming to the apartment during the night. They kind of looked like people, but they had long faces and like possum people," end quote.
Possum people.
He says he had a fight with
tails?
one of...
Did they have
He didn't say
vestigial
anything
tails?
about tails. I don't know why they looked like possum people. Maybe they had like a long snout.
Did they have short, sharp teeth?
Maybe.
Totally froze in the lake.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they did. He says he had a fight with one of the male beings and that the female beings touched him.
Touched him sexually?
Just that they touched him. He didn't say it was sexual.
Okay.
Lisa advises Stan to check his bed for spiders, thinking that only a pest of some kind could have caused the sores. What is that?
Possum sound.
Oh man, that's and they made this sound.
They were making that
Oh my
noise.
God.
the whole time they did this.
That is a gross sound. I don't like that. Ugh. Stop.
So weird.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm out on possum people.
Yeah. They just tall possum, like a possum. If you mix the possum and a person, that would be a fucked up looking
And
Yeah.
it just
person.
made that noise.
Yeah.
Stan wants to learn more about his dream and soon contacts MUFON, which stands for Mutual UFO Network, to explore his dreams.
MUFON.
Couldn't find a possum person expert.
Yeah. Wouldn't you just go to a possum expert?
I don't know. He begins to undergo hypnotic regression, and during one session, Stan recalls feeling stuck to a wall while a needle is inserted in his back, followed by a small box, which is also inserted into his body. Lisa struggles to accept that Stan's experiences are real. But Stan and Lisa get married. Go ahead.
So he so were they living together at this time?
No, they were still living apart. He calls her to tell her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if she's sleeping next to him in bed and all of a sudden he wakes up with sores, maybe that's a little bit believable, but he's just, okay. I didn't know they were apart.
Lisa and Stan get married in 2002, and Stan moves to Nebraska to live with Lisa and her 3 children.
They got married before they lived together?
No. The break-in occurred in 2004, but we went back to when they met after.
Okay.
About a month after their honeymoon, Stan wakes up in the middle
Where'd
of
they
the
go on their
night.
honeymoon?
Jupiter.
They went camping in western Colorado. They didn't go to Jupiter, unfortunately.
Jupiter, Florida.
Saturn.
Sweet there, Jupiter, Florida.
Jupiter, Florida.
Uranus.
They had good rates for possums traveling on airlines from Nebraska.
Possum. There's possum sightseeing tours in Jupiter, Florida.
That's funny. Where'd you go? Jupiter, Florida.
I have a feeling like Jupiter, Florida would be super disappointing too. Like you want it to be like crazy. But.
Jupiter, Florida is big bucks down there. Jupiter,
Oh,
Florida
really?
is very nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Very nice.
Okay, so about a month after their honeymoon, Stan wakes up in the middle of the night and announces they're coming. He then repeats the phrase as he stands in front of each window in their bedroom. And then he goes back to sleep.
They're coming.
He hears that. They're coming.
Yeah. No, that's just the dude I'm banging in the other room.
I was just going to say, you're on your honeymoon.
Yeah,
He's like, they're coming.
Yeah.
I hope.
It's the
I hope
cabana
everybody
boy
is. Yeah.
making possum noises.
A few nights later, Stan decides to take video of a lightning storm that he believes will bring another visitation upon them. The next morning, he shows Lisa a video of a spinning red orb in their front yard. A few days after that, Stan finds pencils, pens, and what look like mathematical formulas on the floor. Stan's contact at MUFON theorizes that the formulas are subconscious bits of information the aliens have stored in his brain, and he is expressing the information by sketching the formulas when he's sleeping.
They've turned him into a math genius.
Yeah. He's like Russell Crowe in that movie.
A Beautiful Mind.
Beautiful
Yes.
Mind. Yeah. Where
Yeah.
What is wifey thinking about all this?
I love that he meets his like board members or elders at this organization.
Yeah.
They analyze.
This MUFON Master Council's
Yeah, yes.
talking about
Yes.
his equations on the floor.
They tell him what's happening. And he's
Yeah.
like, all right.
Okay, cool.
So they connect with a physicist at the University of Nebraska, and he says that some of the formulas are related to quantum electrodynamics. There is a whole huge explanation as to how. We're not getting into it. I couldn't even begin to boil it down into. In November 2002, Lisa awakens to find Stan outside in his boxers, pressing up against a window and looking frightened. He says he doesn't know how he ended up outside.
Quantum dynamics, electrodynamics is the study of possum people.
It's just
That's what Google AI says. I don't know.
just
Sounds
a-
weird.
it's a fancy way to say possum
Possum.
people.
Investigators.
They find a flattened area of grass in the yard in the shape of a circle, and they provide evidence samples to MUFON for examination.
Samples of what?
So
Samples of the grass.
they give it to MUFON? Why don't they call like the cops or something?
They don't. You think the cops
Dude,
are going to...
the law enforcement's not going to believe this guy.
I know. But still, MUFON.
But what's so special about this grass?
It was like
It was
section.
flattened.
Oh,
It was
like someone
flattened in
walked
a
on it?
circle, so
Was
it
it
looked like
like
a
a-
UFO landed on the grass.
like
Sorry, maybe I should have...
like a corn, like those corn
those crop
things,
circles.
crop circles. All right.
But it was just a circle. It
Maybe
wasn't
some,
like a...
some moon dust will be on this this grass, perhaps.
Possum
Like, oh my, I'm
I like some
possum.
grass. Grass with moon dust is fantastic. By the way, if
grass-
you've ever experienced that,
This grass is covered with possum shit.
grass with some moon rocks.
Moon rocks.
whoa.
Moon
Yeah.
rocks. That's what you like.
In January 2003, Stan dreams that aliens have taken one of Lisa's sons. When they check on him that night, he's asleep in bed, but they find a small equation written on one of their windows. So Lisa freaks out and checks on Jake again after they find it, and she discovers that her son's hands are covered in black magic marker. 2 weeks after that, Stan and Lisa have 3 more sightings. They also see...
these aliens. There is like
They're
there's this
obsessed
whole
with him.
there's this whole universe. Like we can't even comprehend
Yeah.
the size of the universe,
Right.
the scale of it, everything in it. But yet these aliens have come down to what's his name?
Kearny, Nebraska, to see Stan.
To see Stan Tiger
Romanek.
and just fuck with them.
It's like they've been observing him since childhood and
Yes.
saw that he's the Dalai Lama.
Right,
You know,
right,
like
yeah.
at age 4, they're like, Tiger is our boy. Tiger is the guy.
It's probably just like alien teenagers that are like, this fucking
Yeah, let's fuck
Tiger
with this
guy
guy.
is such
Ring
a
and run.
douche.
We're ring and run.
Let's just fuck with this guy.
He's really going to like bring the worlds together, writing formulas on his window.
Right.
Right? What are I mean, the kid with the formula, that's weird. Like, it
is. You could.
No, you
say
absolutely
someone
could.
Right.
Yeah, but that's even really bizarre too.
It
Like,
is. And I just want to be clear. I'm not making fun of anybody who believes in aliens or anything like
I
that.
believe in aliens. I think it's
This is
a
a
statistic possibility. There has to be something out there.
So it's not making
Yeah.
fun of everybody.
Yeah.
But this story is a little outrageous.
Yeah.
We'll just say that.
Yeah.
So they also.
Why won't you call him Tiger?
You want me to just call him Tiger?
I'm just
Yeah,
curious
yeah,
why
let's
you
just-
made the editorial decision to
Because
ignore
his first name is
nickname.
Stan. It's not his nickname, it's his middle
I
name.
bet you he goes by Tiger. Your middle
His
name.
friends
if you're-
call him Stan Tiger, according to stuff I've
Stan-
read.
Stan Tiger. I would just be like, drop the
Yo,
Stan.
Tiger.
Yo, Tig.
Tig?
Me and Tiger.
Tiger, yeah.
Okay. They
He's
also
probably
see.
pissed when Tiger Woods came.
Oh,
on.
man.
Yeah, he's probably like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Tiger Woods? I can't even go by Tiger anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it just rolls off your mouth. Tiger
Yeah.
Woods. I got
Yeah.
Tiger Romanek.
Yeah.
No one's going to say Tiger
Yeah,
Romanek.
and they're gonna
Right.
think I like bit off him.
Yeah,
like
sure.
it sucks.
They also see 3 triangular spacecrafts hovering over their house in February 2023.
Ooh, so they were circles.
Stan
Now
and
they're
Lisa. Lisa corroborates this.
So Lisa's seeing all this now.
Okay.
Yes. 2 other sightings quickly follow.
Moon rocks.
At around.
You see a lot of stuff with
That's
the
true.
moon rocks.
It's true. He's like, let me just smoke this piece of evidence and see what happens.
This looks like a moon rock. I'm going to smoke it. Hey, look, triangles.
At around this time, Tiger begins talking with the media about his experiences. In April, Tiger begins seeing a peeping Tom in the window.
Thank you for making that adjustment.
I'm going to try and do it. They try everything they can think of to stop the peeping Tom.
So who's peeking in the window?
They're not- they
have
don't
no
know.
idea. Does
They
it look
don't
like a
know.
possum person?
It doesn't look like a possum. I'm sure Stan would have identified that immediately. A tiger. So Tiger decides to set up a video camera to try to identify the peeping Tom.
What year is this?
Like
2003.
Okay. I was going to say, like, forgot what year. If it was like one of those giant, like, Sony ones you had to hold on your shoulder on a tripod.
So is this person just watching anything particular? Just peeping on Tiger and Lisa the whole time?
They just see movement outside the windows pretty consistently over the course of 3 months before he decides to put a camera up.
They don't see eyes. They don't see people. They just see movement.
Right. But one evening, Tiger sees some movement in a window and quickly turns on the camera. He sees a small, skinny, naked figure with large black eyes running away from the window. He shows Lisa the video soon after the episode. She sees an alien head bob up in the window and decides to name him Boo, as in peekaboo. And we'll talk more about the video later on. It'll come back up.
This is
Do you
crazy.
think
Like,
Lisa thought that's what people call their people boo for peekaboo? Oh, I got a tiger roaring in the back.
I like that, man. Just
What would happen if a tiger and a possum mated? What would that sound like? AI. Let's look it up on AI.
I'm going to call him Boo because he plays peekaboo with us.
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. And she's like corroborating all this. She sees this. Like,
We'll talk more.
We haven't even gotten to a
where
crime
is-
yet, have we?
No,
Nope. We haven't even gotten to a dumb yet.
no. This is
Well, we may have gotten to a dumb.
Well, we've definitely gotten to a dumb.
The whole fucking thing's
And we
dumb.
did get to a crime because there was a break-in at the beginning.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
yes.
All right.
So that fall, some other members of the UFO community arrive in Nebraska to set up surveillance equipment in the Romanek home. A month later, Lisa finds Stan lying naked on the deck late at night. He says he woke up to see a red UFO flying away. It's amazing that it's always Stan waking up by himself.
Yeah.
That's like
Stan
a miracle.
loves waking up naked outside.
He does.
I think he's just like, he just
It's
needs to
his
tell
kink,
us.
man.
Yeah, it is. And we don't kink shame
No,
here.
no.
If you just like being naked outside,
Yeah.
just tell your partner.
you don't have to bring UFOs into
Yes,
it.
you don't have to. Be honest with your partner, and I'm sure they will support you. If they don't, you shouldn't be with them.
What are you doing? Just roars?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's him
This
sleeping.
tiger.
Oh, it's him. Oh, it's him
Is this
snoring.
just sleeping?
Yeah, he's sleeping
It's a
out.
tiger
on
sleeping
the back.
naked. Another abduction soon after that leaves Stan with a gooey substance on his body.
Of course it does. Let me guess, he's naked outside.
Yeah,
That's
one was in
crazy.
bed.
It's crazy. That's crazy. His phone was on Pornhub,
Right.
But he had this crazy sticky.
The aliens did
substance
that.
on-
The
yeah,
aliens switched it to Pornhub.
The aliens switched it. I got all this gooey substance all over me. There's a South Park with something similar, but Stan blames it on ghosts. He's like, "Oh, it's ectoplasm."
Maybe they got it from this
hub.
Possum up. Stan and Lisa document all of the evidence. It's around this time that the break-in we talked about at the beginning happens, and the family moves to Colorado Springs to get away from the encounters. They then begin to receive phone messages from a British woman who Lisa describes as having a mechanical voice. The woman welcomes them to Colorado, calling Stan Starseed. And here's the message she leaves, quote, "Starseed, you know you are different. Follow your instincts and stay alert. Soon all will be revealed, Starseed. Do not be afraid of who you are."
Starseed is weird.
Yeah.
I like it.
You like Starseed?
Yeah, I'd like to be a starseed.
It sounds kind of like super sperm, though.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
that-
weird.
I agree.
It's like
Starseed
space cum.
sounds like super sperm.
So I went with.
It sounds like space cum to me.
I went with. My brain immediately went to space cum too,
Interesting.
especially after the whole sticky substance thing, and Starseed. Sounds like Luke Skywalker's jizz. Starseed.
I still like it. I'm going on an author party tonight. I'm going to be a bunch of like foo-foo people. Just introduce me as Starseed. This is my neighbor Starseed. Like, yeah, that's right. What are you, Jim? Jim?
That's cute. That's
Yeah.
cute. I go by one name, Starseed.
All caps, by the way.
This is my partner, Moonrock. At the end of 2004, Stan is taken by 3 men in a black SUV. After that, he finds that his computer is wiped of its software and the home screen reads, "You can't hide." Break-ins become more frequent and more evidence is taken.
This guy is just, this is crazy. I have no idea where this is going.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So this guy's in Nebraska. He moves to Colorado. People are still fucking with him. This mechanical British lady's calling
He's
him
writing
up.
math formulas everywhere.
He's getting like,
got possum people visiting him.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's crazy.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
And, and the only crimes that have been committed are against him and people breaking in and
Yes.
stealing his shit.
Right. Like well-dressed men, like right?
Yeah.
Like
Men in Black.
suits. Yeah.
The Men in Black
Yeah.
came with an SUV and took
Yeah.
him away, he says.
Yeah, like Escalades are rolling
So
up.
just did Lisa see him?
It's really...
And where is Lisa on the? in
We're
this
going to
whole thing?
regroup about Lisa at the end. We're just
Okay.
going to go with this is also her account at this point.
Okay.
Stan sees another alien, this time running around inside the house, and he manages to capture the being on video and names it Grandpa Gray.
This is an old, feeble-looking guy running around.
Not really. He's kind of like a devilish...
Do you see it? Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Can you see all these videos?
Yeah. Well, this one, Grandpa Gray, you can't see. The Boo video, you can see.
How's it look?
We're going to talk about it.
Okay.
He wakes up with puncture wounds one morning, and when he tells Lisa, she realizes she has a pain in the back of her head. I'm trying to go to Tiger. I forgot about it. When Tiger examines her, he says her head has a hole in it. So now Lisa believes she's been abducted too.
You know, he totally jams something in her head. Tiger's got problems, I think.
Okay, you're about to go on a roller coaster ride.
I think
Tiger is determined to learn more about what's happening to him and decides to undergo hypnotic regression again.
Oh, man.
Under hypnosis, he says, quote, "My genitals, they've got something stuck in me. And man, it hurts. It's like a tube from the ceiling and it almost looks like a vacuum, but it's always shocking me and shocking me and shocking me. And my whole body down there is spasming. They're taking something from me."
Starseed.
Yeah. He also recalls a woman being with him, someone who brings him an overwhelming sense of peace. So he's been talking about this woman for a year and a half since one of his earlier abductions. He's been obsessed with her. She makes Lisa really insecure because Lisa doesn't know who this woman is.
Oh, man. She's like the star woman.
She's like Starseed's,
Me.
main squeeze. I don't know. She has brown or hazel eyes. He can't tell. She's thin, tall, and in her mid-30s to early 40s. These women are never 75 years old and like decrepit.
I love that Lisa's pissed off at the sexy lady that's comforting him when he's getting his genitals shocked on the alien spaceship. That's what she's jealous about. Like, that's her problem. Like, what the?
She can't
Like,
compete
what
with
the-
these sexy
yeah,
possum people.
yeah, you can't- you
Possum
can't.
people are uber attractive.
Yeah, her tail, the way she moves her vestigial tail. So sexy.
So Tiger also recalls a group of 7 small children running into the room and hugging the woman. They look sort of human, but their eyes are really large. Lisa concludes that Stan has alien-human hybrid children with the woman from the
Oh,
abduction.
man, we're getting a divorce. Is that ground for divorce?
How old are his kids?
They're just small children. He says
Aren't they her kids?
Lisa's?
Yes.
Lisa has 3 children.
Yeah.
Not with him.
Not with him.
No.
Stan's hybrid alien human children from his abduction are toddlers.
Okay.
Yeah.
7 toddlers.
Did they just show up?
No,
They just run into the room during his hypnosis regression. Hypnotic
Yeah,
regression.
So Lisa's never seen them.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Lisa's never seen any of this.
Okay.
She's just furious at
She's
at
jealous
her.
of this guy.
She's jealous of this hypnosis revelation.
Yeah.
You had alien babies with this sexy possum
How
woman?
dare, like, man,
We're getting
Lisa,
divorced.
Calm down, Lisa. He's just under hypnosis.
Yeah. He can't
go.
hear you.
Wake him up. I want to know who this hussy is.
I know, this whore.
Yeah, this possum whore. Come in here parading that possum ass around here.
I know.
Taking my man.
I know. Oh, man.
Possum rugrats.
It's like
Wake him up.
You
Wake him
are
up.
you are not the father.
Many, many other events happen in the Romanek's house, including Stan being healed of an ACL injury the night before a surgery to repair it. He wakes up the morning of the surgery to find a straight line of puncture wounds on his thigh. The doctor, who is of course not named in the recounting of this, is completely confused by his healed leg and sends him home without surgery. There's more sleep writing and visitations, and Stan is able to summon alien messages in his regression sessions. Do you have something?
So he's just like So now this is like months and months and months of him just getting years of just this hypnotic regression and him saying all this. Does his story stay consistent the whole time?
Yes.
There's his doctor.
Hi,
It's Dr. Nick Riviera. Know exactly who that is.
Yeah.
Dr. Nick Riviera.
It would be better if you pulled up Dr. Spaceman from 30 Rock. Dr. Spaceman.
The kids.
Okay.
Oh, Tiger.
Tiger.
I like this guy's wild.
Yeah. Like a tiger.
Yeah.
At a presentation about his experiences, Tiger meets Victoria, the woman from his abduction dreams. She's a volunteer from the Extraterrestrial Affairs Commission.
She's like a mole.
Yeah, yeah. It's like V.
Yes.
And she's attending because Stan's experiences have been recommended to her as real alien abductions.
Sure they have.
Because they've been banging and making alien babies.
Right. Mm-hmm. Victoria and Tiger begin talking every day and theorize that they are the parents of the hybrid children Stan recalled during his abduction.
But no one's seen these children?
Just the two of them.
Just in their minds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Lisa go after her and beat her ass when she sees her?
She has a big talk with Victoria on the phone. Victoria calls her and explains that they have hybrid children. And Lisa gets really upset, but then she comes to accept the children because according to her, they're products of rape and she doesn't want to reject them.
What the fuck is going on? It's just the crime of just complete and this is crazy.
The possum lady's raping Tiger?
No, in the abduction, when Stan was like, my genitals.
Yeah.
They were taking his sperm and giving it to Victoria to make hybrid alien children.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was like in vitro.
It's the most logical explanation.
Yeah.
So Stan publishes Messages, the world's most documented extraterrestrial contact story in 2009, and it becomes a bestseller.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah. How much money you make off this thing?
I don't know.
How many copies you sell?
I don't know.
New York Times bestseller?
No, it's like an Amazon bestseller. And here comes the dumb. That year, Stan allows 2020 to broadcast the video of Boo, which obviously leads to skepticism and a boatload of YouTube spoofs.
You know that John Stossel's going to break that shit wide open.
Was it Hugh Downs?
Hugh Downs, yeah. They're going to bust that shit open.
ABC News asks Stan to submit an alien implant he says he has in his leg, but it suddenly disappears before he's due to turn it into them. Larry King interviews Stan in 2008.
He must have a good press agent.
Yeah, he's good.
His video was on 2020, so.
If you have this best-selling book, it's...
So Larry King interviews Stan in 2008, and a reporter who also appears on the program says of the Boo video, quote, "It's grainy, it's dark. There's a kind of a skull-shaped head that floats up, dark spaces for the eyes, and it looks a little bit like one of the glow-in-the-dark heads I got when I was in Roswell, New Mexico on a trip." When Larry asks...
they're accurate then.
Yeah.
Then those Roswell,
maybe,
those Roswell souvenirs are accurate.
If you want to flip it like that.
It's not like UFOs are going to show up on a bright sunny day. Of course it's going to be dark and grainy.
Yeah.
Yes.
When Larry asks Stan...
Why don't they like sunlight?
They come at
UFOs
come at
never
night.
show at daytime. Why do they never show up
I
during
don't
the day?
know.
Because they don't want to be seen.
We just don't see it during the day. Maybe you only see it at night. I don't know. When Larry asks Stan to draw what he saw, Larry studies the drawing and says, "That looks like it's E.T." Another guest on the show says, quote, "If you consider what aliens that would come to this earth would be capable of, why would they be caught being a peeping Tom?" Thank you.
This is a couple 16-year-old aliens just causing trouble.
Because they want to watch him do these math equations. They're fascinated by this guy's math abilities.
He's just doing their homework.
He's doing it on the window. So, of course, they're out there in the shrubs watching.
And we all know that math on the window signals high intelligence.
Yes.
Anybody doing math on a window is super intelligent.
Yeah, I've heard Albert Einstein used to do that. On a rainy day, he would do his equations on the window.
Just do some equations on a window.
So the Rocky Mountain Paranormal Research Society begins debunking Stan's documentation in 2008.
So I guess the Rocky Mountain What was this?
Paranormal Research Society.
Is not in line with the other
With MUFON?
MUFON?
No, I think they're on opposite ends.
What did MUFON stand for?
Mutual UFO Network.
Okay.
So to one meeting of the Rocky Mountain Paranormal Research Society, an attendee brings a stuffed alien apparently available at costume shops that strongly resembles Boo.
Oh boy.
Stan takes a lie detector test to prove the authenticity of the video and fails. He claims that if the video were a hoax, it would cost $50,000 to make a fake, but it is subsequently replicated for about $90. So at this point,
it would cost $50,000, and they're probably
we did it for $9.
Once he gets caught, he's like, "How did you guys do that for $90? I
Yeah,
spent
I spent
$50,000 on it."
So also in 2008, Homeland Security gets involved.
What?
Oh boy!
And we're
Everyone
taking
involved in this guy's story.
Okay,
It's
well,
so bizarre to me.
We're about to take a really wild, unexpected turn. Homeland Security traces images back to Stan's IP address. The images are child sex abuse material and shows assaults of girls between 5 and 12 years old.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Yep.
No one saw these. What do you?
Well,
you
if
gotta walk me
Black
through this
Ops
again.
were really searching his computer every year and breaking in, wouldn't they have found all this
Yeah, oh my
material ahead
gosh.
of a long time ago? Because Loveland, Colorado, where they're currently living, doesn't have a cyber crimes unit, police are unable to further the investigation. I don't really understand why. Like, you
Wait,
can get
you have to walk me back. His computer, the videos that he thought were alien stuff.
no.
No, he just had a separate file.
This is a
just,
separate-
Yeah, so like Homeland. So he's doing all this other stuff. Homeland Security has somehow, I guess, for what download or whatever, just realized that this guy likes downloading child porn and has a bunch on his computer. They're
Okay.
they're
Yes.
not
They're not related,
They're not
really.
related. So this guy's on a press tour talking about
But
his
Homeland
alien-
Security came looking for alien tapes.
No.
No, they came looking for the child porn
Homeland
tapes because
Security?
Yeah.
which is weird. I agree. Shouldn't that be like FBI or
It's
something?
in 2008. Now, what happened is there were images distributed that were traced back to Stan's IP, so it's possible that it came across Homeland Security's surveillance stuff.
Okay.
That this was being distributed from his IP
Oh,
address.
Jesus Christ.
Because Loveland, Colorado didn't have a cyber crimes unit at the time, they don't further the investigation, but in 2013, more evidence is found that traces back to Stan's computer, as are videos and USB sticks containing hundreds of images of children.
Oh my God.
He is arrested and charged with 2 felony counts of sexual exploitation of a child. Stan and Lisa believe they are being targeted by authorities for their alien encounters. And here comes more dumb. Dumb. In 2015, some of Stan's alien videos reveal him throwing things around in the background. I think there's a reflection where they can see him manipulating things in the video. He explains that he has been intimidated by the government to discredit his own claims, and that's why the videos are hoaxes. But at that point, Stan finally admits that the Boo video is a complete hoax. Stan Romanek is found guilty of 1 count of felony possession of child pornography and is sentenced to 2 years in a community corrections facility in December 2017, and in 2020 is sentenced to 10 years of sex offender intensive supervised probation after he admits to missing mandatory therapy sessions because of a medical condition. Netflix releases Extraordinary, the Stan Romanek story in July 2017. And the book I referred to at the beginning is by Lisa Romanek and is titled From My Side of the Bed, Pulling Back the Covers on Extraterrestrial Contact, A Spouse's Point of View, published by Etherian LLC in 2012.
Nice catchy title.
I know, it's so long.
At least,
Jesus.
at least it's short and you can remember it. Imagine that website for the book.
Lisa has never been formally accused of participating in Stan's hoaxes, but I wonder about her level of participation.
Were the hoaxes an issue? No.
No, so no,
I mean,
He only
like-
got in trouble for the.
The Boo video isn't. I mean, it's all
does he-
fake.
It's
Yeah, but does it
obviously
matter
all
if it's
fake.
fake? If people just believe it, is that a crime?
Like, I don't think anything that he did is the crime. This right hand turn
I know.
of the child pornography beat
that's
right
the
in the
crime.
that's the crime. But that's just crazy. Like, my brain is like,
I know.
I'm trying
It's
to
crazy.
process
I know.
all of this.
I know.
But so I guess that he's good to go with everything that he made in terms of like the money with the book and all that stuff.
I don't have. There's very little. It's like this. The Netflix documentary was released, and then I think once he was sentenced, they took it down because there's nowhere to watch it. It says it's available on all these different platforms, but I tried to find it anywhere. I wasn't able. It's just nowhere. They're all dead links. So there's a lot of information that came up about his hoaxes that has been taken down because I think a lot of UFO sites put them up like, see, this is real. A lot of that stuff has been since taken down.
None of that's a crime, right?
No,
his
none of
only
it's a
crime
crime.
is, his crime, not as like an only, but his crime
legal
is the child.
crime is the child pornography.
Yeah.
And they found it because they were investigating his tapes?
No, I think it
No,
was.
they found it because images were being sent from his IP address.
I think I think it's just a coincidence that this guy is doing this fake alien.
It's a coincidence,
thing.
but it's also super funny that he's saying he's being tracked by the government for 10 years. I mean, you could also say a book about all of this. He's written 3 books. Lisa has written that book. They made money on that. That's actually fraud. None of it's true.
Yeah, I know, but can you? Yeah, I wonder if.
But I don't know that you would be able to reclaim that. I don't
is
know.
there a crime called literary fraud?
There are people who have had to pay back advances, who have had to. There have been books that have been published. I can't remember. A Million Little Pieces, maybe it was called. Something like that, where someone wrote a memoir that was false, and
that was the
they
Oprah
got in
book.
trouble. Yeah,
that was the Oprah book.
Yeah,
And
so there is sort of like fraud attached to it.
But he doesn't go to jail for that. He
No,
goes
he
to
doesn't
jail
go
for
to
the
jail for
child
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
That is the craziest turn ever.
I know.
It's
I also wonder if she even wrote that book.
Tiger, fuck, man.
Fucking never saw it coming, Tiger.
No. He's just some dude getting abducted and having babies with
Being
this,
raped by
this
aliens.
yeah,
People
this hot
sucking
chick
his
and
semen out.
yeah. Now you want to be Starseed?
No, I don't think I do. Yeah, ruined it. Such a great moniker.
Wouldn't look bad on a helmet, like a fighter helmet. Starseed's my call
Do
sign.
like the Ace Frehley kiss, like star around your face, little star seed.
Okay.
Star seed over there. What's he got going on? Don't ask.
A star around his eye with a little drip of space com.
He's got the Department of Homeland Security going on. That's what he's got going on.
Don't ask. Homeland Security's in that van out front.
Yeah. The fucking sexy possum people are all fun and games, and they all.
Yeah, I wonder if they're like, if they see the IP address and they're like, oh man, it's the crazy UFO guy,
asshole.
and he's distributing child pornography. My God. Well, good. I mean, I'm glad he went to jail for 12 years. Fuck.
Well, he went to jail for 2 years and then got sentenced to like
that's right.
probationary supervision for 10 years.
Man, that was crazy.
I know.
I
It's
didn't see
nuts.
that coming. It's like
I didn't see it coming either. I looked. I don't know what I was looking up, but I came across Gray Alien and then went down this rabbit hole and was like, "Holy shit!"
At the end of it, it's crazy. This is
I mean, he would have got caught regardless if he's out on TV or not. It's not like he was
it's
on
not,
TV. They were on to him for the other stuff.
Yeah, yes. I feel
It
like
happened in the same year.
Yeah, but him
they're
going
just-
on Larry King didn't prompt the child porn investigation.
no, I don't think so.
I don't think
because
so.
it was all IP address. I think it's just all happenstance.
Yeah.
But also, I think it goes to say if you're a real, if you're a celebrity, you probably,
There are a lot of people who go public with stuff, and there's a lot of stuff going on in the background that's like,
well, nobody
what?
should be distributing or looking
No,
at child
my God.
pornography,
No.
but especially a famous person.
Yeah.
There's a specialist. No one should be looking at child porn.
Period. Right.
Yeah.
Period.
I think
Period.
solid periods that good there.
That's it.
It's just it. That's
Especially
it. Especially celebrities, because they're going to get caught, and people are going to find out.
All right. Jason, help people find out where to find us, and then we're going to play Get to Know Maria.
You guys know where to find us: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and do all that stuff. And please rate the podcast. And I'll pass it back to Greg for
All right.
everybody's favorite segment.
Here we go. Here we go. Get to know Maria.
Get to know her.
Maria, we're going to have to ask you. We're getting serious now. We're going to ask you a
Okay.
question that's as old as time.
Okay.
Does size matter?
Yes.
There you have
That's
it.
it?
Yep.
Just yes? All right. There you have it, guys. Sorry to break it to you.
Yes.
You have no hope. You have no hope without the size. It's
Zero.
not like size and nope. It was just size.
That's it.
That's it. My name is Greg. Thanks for checking out with us.
I'm Jason.
I'm Maria.
The size queen. Take it easy.
Yeah, see you, everybody.
Bye, dummies.